Why cats touch your face, the hidden meaning. Imagine the scene. It is the earliest hour of the morning, and you are still drifting in the heavy, comfortable depths of deep slumber. Then, quite suddenly, a sensation stirs you, a tender, barely there weight pressing against your cheek. It isn't a demanding shove, nor is it aggressive. It is simply a presence. Your eyelids flutter open to reveal your feline companion, arm outstretched, resting their paw against your skin with a look that seems to communicate, "I perceive you. I know you." It is precisely this kind of fleeting interaction that completely disarms us, isn't it? The gentle, rhythmic pat-pat of a soft paw against your face. The sensation of stiff whiskers grazing your nose as they lean in. The undeniable heat of their living body hovering mere inches from yours. Welcome back to Meowrange, our cozy corner of the internet designed like a podcast, where we unravel the fascinating trivia, touching narratives, and unexpected truths regarding our cherished cats. Today, we are immersing ourselves in one of the most affectionate and enigmatic habits your cat possesses, that magical split second when they extend a limb to physically touch your face. And here is the truly captivating part. This seemingly basic gesture is anything but accidental. When your cat makes contact with your face, they are enacting a ritual with profound evolutionary origins, layered scientific significance, and deep insight into how they view you. What we are about to reveal will fundamentally transform how you interpret these groggy morning exchanges. Before we venture further into the science, I have a small request. If you have ever been on the receiving end of this beautiful moment, that velvet paw on your cheek, that tender contact that makes you feel truly understood, please do me a solid favor. Press that like button right this second. Do it not just for our channel, but because every time you interact with content that honors the extraordinary connection between humans and felines, you help other cat enthusiasts stumble upon these heartwarming realities as well. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click that button, because we are cultivating a society of individuals who realize that cats are far more than pets. They are kin. Now let's discuss something truly noteworthy. You are far from alone in witnessing this behavior. Research led by veterinary behaviorists indicates that upwards of 70% of cat guardians report that their pets touch their faces on a regular basis. This isn't just a strange quirk your specific cat picked up. It is a pervasive feline instinct that transcends specific breeds, ages, and history. Allow me to recount a story that perfectly encapsulates this enigma. A woman named Sarah from Oregon shared the journey of her rescue cat, Luna. Luna had suffered severe trauma and refused to let a human hand near her for months. However, she eventually started her path toward vulnerability with a singular action, reaching out in the dead of night to gently rest her paw on Sarah's face while she slept. That singular, quiet touch was Luna's method of declaring, "I have decided to trust you." So what are the mechanics behind this? Cats are significantly more complex communicators than we usually acknowledge. Consider this staggering anatomical detail. Cats possess 276 distinct facial muscles, whereas humans have only about 165. That is correct. Your cat's face is technically capable of more micro-expressions than your own, even if those shifts are minute and difficult to spot. When your cat extends a paw to your face, they are participating in a ritual that is both ancient and highly advanced. Let's begin with the most critical component, scent marking. The pads of your cat's paws house specific glands known as interdigital glands, nestled between their toes. These glands release pheromones, chemical communiques that are invisible to human eyes but hold immense weight in the animal kingdom. When your cat presses their paw to your cheek, they are physically stamping their unique scent signature onto your skin. Consider the implication of this. In the wild, felines establish what scientists refer to as a group scent within their colonies. By rubbing against one another and mingling their odors, they define who is a member of their inner circle. When your cat marks you with their paw, they are inducting you into this exclusive club. You aren't merely a roommate they tolerate. You are family. You are a safe harbor. You are home. Studies performed at the University of Lincoln have demonstrated that these chemical markers are pivotal in how cats process safety and contentment. When these specific pheromones are in the air, cats feel more grounded, more at ease, and more inclined to socialize. By touching your face, one of the most exposed and personal areas of your body, Your cat is forging a pheromone bridge between your identity and their feelings of security. However, the story gets even more compelling. Your cat does not simply mark random surfaces. They are discerning. They select objects of value, crucial locations, and cherished beings. The reality that they are selecting your face is hugely important. Research into feline cognition has proven that cats can distinguish their owner's face from others and can even alter their reactions based on whether you are grinning or scowling. Have you ever tracked when your cat is most prone to touching your face? Leave a comment down below and let us know. Is it at dawn, at dusk, or during a cuddle session? I read through every single response and truly enjoy hearing your anecdotes. The timing is never random. These are the windows when you are tranquil, accessible, and emotionally open. This behavior signifies something deep: trust. Remember, cats are simultaneously predators and prey, meaning their biology is wired for caution and self-defense. When your cat reaches out to touch your face, they are exposing their limbs and assuming you will not react with aggression. It is a leap of faith, and when you react with gentleness, you validate that faith and solidify your connection. Science has shown that the human-cat bond functions on a feedback loop. When your cat touches you and receives a warm response, their brain floods with oxytocin and dopamine, and yours does the same. It is a transaction of shared happiness and affection. These fleeting interactions, when repeated over years, form the bedrock of your partnership. Yet, what many cat parents fail to grasp is that when your cat touches your face, they are utilizing a vocabulary invented specifically for you, not for other felines. And not for survival in the wilderness, but for you. Your cat has internalized something extraordinary about coexisting with people, something that transcends basic territorial claims. They have modified their behavior in ways a wild cat never would, fabricating a unique dialect of gestures and touches tailored for interspecies dialogue. And that is where this mystery becomes truly gripping. Because the manner in which your cat touches your face, the softness, the specific timing, the motivation behind it, unveils something incredible about their perception of you. But the ultimate question remains: what precisely are they attempting to convey? What is the translation for each variation of the touch? And why did biology steer cats toward this specific behavior with humans? The answer is tethered to their deep evolutionary past, explaining not only the what, but the why. Why this gesture feels so profoundly significant to you both. The language cats invented solely for you. We have determined that when your cat makes contact with your face, they are branding you with their scent, claiming you as kin, and displaying immense trust. However, there is an even more phenomenal process occurring in that instant, something researchers are only just beginning to comprehend. Your cat isn't communicating with you the way they would with a peer. They are utilizing a distinct dialect, one honed specifically for life in a human world. Allow me to clarify. In nature, adult cats are generally solitary entities. They do not meow at one another, save for very rare scenarios like fighting or mating. They do not need their paws on each other's faces. They certainly do not reach out with a soft paw to gently tap another cat awake. These actions, they are allocated almost entirely for interactions with people. Your cat has essentially mastered a second language, and you are the sole audience. Dr. Sharon Crowell Davis, a distinguished veterinary behaviorist at the University of Georgia, has poured years of research into this subject. Her findings expose something captivating. Domestic cats hold on to juvenile traits well into their adult lives when they interact with their human guardians. In biology, this is referred to as neoteny, the preservation of youthful characteristics in a mature animal. Your cat has deduced, through trial and error, that touching your face elicits a reaction. When they were tiny kittens, they would touch their mother's face to signal hunger, to ask for comfort, or to demand care. As they matured within a human home, they realized this identical gesture works on you as well. Think about it. When your cat touches your face, how do you respond? You likely smile. You might coo at them. You almost definitely offer them attention. Your cat has learned that this distinct input yields a distinct output. But, unlike a simple trick, the face touch has blossomed into something far more subtle and heavy with meaning. Let's dissect the various categories of face touches and translate them. Because yes, there are clear variations, and each communicates a different message. First, we have the gentle tap-tap. This usually lands on your cheek or forehead. The claws remain sheathed. The pressure is feather-light, and the motion is repetitive. This is your cat saying, "Hey, I require assistance." It could be breakfast, acknowledgement, or a request for a door to be opened. This is a behavior cemented entirely through positive reinforcement. Next is the kneading massage applied to your face. Your cat plants both paws on your skin and rhythmically alternates pressure, usually accompanied by a loud purr. This action transports us directly back to their infancy. When kittens nurse, they knead their mother's abdomen to encourage milk production. When an adult cat performs this on your face, they are effectively telling you that you induce the same feelings their mother once did: total safety and absolute bliss. Have you ever experienced your cat touching your face with their claws slightly exposed? Not with the intent to scratch, but just enough that you register the sharp points? This is a priority notification. Your cat is attempting to convey something urgent, something that requires immediate action. Note the difference. Claws in means casual chat. Claws out means, listen to me now. Then there is perhaps the most sentimental version, the touch that occurs while you sleep. You rouse to find a paw resting on your cheek, or you drift through dreams feeling sporadic, soft pats. Investigations into feline behavior suggest this is a check-in system. Your cat is confirming your presence, ensuring you are safe, and verifying that their world is stable. What is truly astounding is the context of these touches. Scientists have analyzed the circadian rhythms of house cats and noted that they are naturally crepuscular, most active at dawn and dusk. However, despite this biological wiring, many cats have shifted their schedules to align with their humans. Your cat is literally fighting their biology to share more waking hours with you. So, when your cat touches your face at the crack of dawn, right as your alarm is set to go off, that is no accident. They have memorized your routine. They have synced with your rhythm. They understand that this is the moment you are most open to connection. But there is another sensory component we must mention: those majestic whiskers. A cat's whiskers, or vibrissae, are hypersensitive instruments. Rooted deep in the muscular and nervous systems, they feed the cat vital data about their surroundings. When your cat brings their face intimately close to yours during these touches, their whiskers are harvesting data. They can feel the heat radiating from your breath, sense the microscopic twitches of your facial muscles, and even detect shifts in air currents. Recent studies have unveiled something extraordinary. Cats can decipher human facial expressions. A paper published in the journal Animal Cognition proved that cats alter their behavior based on the emotion a human face is projecting. They are more prone to approach a human showing joy and more likely to retreat from one showing anger. Your cat isn't touching your face arbitrarily. They are reading you, collecting data on your emotional frequency, and reacting to it. When your cat touches your face while you are content and calm, they are strengthening a positive bond. When they do it while you are anxious or weeping, they may be trying to offer solace or simply assessing your well-being. Have you ever noticed your cat becoming stickier or more loving when you are ill or sad? Drop a comment and share that experience. I would love to read your anecdotes. They are detecting invisible cues and answering them. This leads us to a revelation that might startle you: the depth of your cat's emotional intelligence. For years, cats were wrongly labeled as aloof and detached. New studies have completely disproven this idea. Felines form deep, intricate ties with their human guardians. They endure separation anxiety whenever you are gone. They look to you for comfort when they feel stressed out. And most significantly, they deliberately use distinct moves, like touching your face, to strengthen the bond between you. But there is a depth to this action that makes it even more meaningful. When your cat stretches for your face, they aren't just airing a grievance or claiming a space. They are engaging in an act of pure vulnerability and closeness that defies their biological instincts as both a predator and a prey animal. They are choosing intimacy over self-protection. They are selecting you. And the reason for this, the biological motor behind this sweet deed, connects directly to the strongest relationship found in nature: the bond between a mother and her young. The maternal-infant tie that never truly fades away. We have just discussed how your cat uses a language made purely for you. But now we must explore why this is so critical. Why that simple contact on your skin holds such huge emotional weight for both sides. The answer is found in one of the most robust links in existence. When a kitten enters life, they are born blind, deaf, and totally dependent. Their survival relies strictly on the mother's care. One of the first motor skills a kitten perfects is reaching out with tiny paws to locate their mother's face. This isn't just random motion. It is a calculated plea. They are saying, "I am here, I am empty, I need your heat." The mother cat responds by dipping her head, grooming her kitten, and feeding them. Contact equals life. Contact equals security. Contact equals love. As they age, this impulse remains. They touch the mother's face to start a game, to find solace after a scare, or to beg for a grooming. It is their main way of saying, "Mom, I need you right this instant." And here is what is truly wonderful. Even as cats turn into self-reliant adults, they never fully discard this custom when living with humans. The kitten inside your grown cat stays alive, and you have stepped into the role of the mother. Research at Azabu University in Japan has revealed something distinct about the ties between cats and their owners. The study tracked levels of oxytocin, the cuddle hormone, in both humans and felines during tender moments. The results were stunning. When cats and humans shared affection, like gazing into each other's eyes, touching, or soft speech, oxytocin spiked in both species. Your cat touching your cheek isn't a one-way path. It is sparking a chemical reaction in both brains that binds you together. Oxytocin is the same agent that bonds a human mother to her infant during nursing. It is the chemical that makes you feel warm and safe when you hug a loved one. When your cat reaches up, you are both soaking in this hormone. Your brain is signaling, "This creature is vital to me." Your cat's brain is mirroring that view. You are essentially falling for each other over and over again with every soft pat. But let's look closer at why this is so special. Brain scans show that the areas of the feline brain linked to social bonds and emotional value light up brightly when they are with a person they trust. Your cat doesn't view you as a roommate or a food dispenser. They see you as a protector, someone who fits the shape of a mother. This explains why cats who were parted from their mothers too soon often show more manic face-touching behavior. They are trying to recover that maternal tie they lost. Now you may ask, do all cats do this the same way? The answer is no, and the reasons help us grasp the behavior better. Kittens who were held gently and often by humans during their peak learning window, between 2 and 7 weeks, are far more likely to touch faces as adults. They learned early that humans are safe, that touch is good, and that being the first to reach out brings a prize. Cats who stayed with their mothers until 12 weeks also tend to be more socially bold, including face touching. They had the time to fully absorb their mother's lessons on trust and body language. When these well-raised cats touch you, they are using everything their mother taught them about friendship, but they are giving it to you. Rescue cats who have known dread provide a particularly touching version of this. Many shelters note that a major turning point in a cat's recovery is the first time they reach for a human's face. It marks a shift from fear to faith, from being alone to being connected. That first shy paw is them saying, "Maybe you won't hurt me. Maybe you are my family." The distinct character of your cat matters too. Some are just more physical, while others show love through slow blinks, sitting nearby, or trailing you around. A cat who doesn't touch your face isn't less attached. They just speak a different dialect. But for those who do, it is one of the highest tributes they can offer. There is also a deeper emotional level. By touching you, they are making themselves exposed. Think about it. They are reaching toward the most vital part of you, your face, with their sensitive paws. They are entering your personal zone, trusting you won't strike them or push them away. For an animal evolved to be wary, this is huge. And your reaction is everything. When you smile, pet them back, or speak softly, you are saying, "Yes, I feel it too. We are safe together." This trade of energy builds the bond exponentially. It is a wordless pact of love. The beauty is that it is totally optional. Your cat doesn't have to touch you. They want to. They are actively choosing you every single day. Scientists have even seen therapy cats use face touching to soothe people in hospitals or hospice care. These cats seem to sense that this specific gesture heals humans. They will find someone in pain and gently reach for their cheek. It is as if they know this ancient maternal signal can quiet a soul. Think about what this means for you. Every morning when they tap you, they aren't just asking for kibble. They are renewing a bond that is thousands of years old. Going back to that first kitten who found safety with its mother. They are telling you that in their world, you are the axis. You are their peace. But this bond needs your help too. Your cat is reaching out and being brave. Are you listening? Do you know how to answer in a way that makes things better? There are right and wrong ways to react, and knowing the difference can take your bond from good to legendary. Understanding and responding. How to grow closer. Now that you know the depth of the touch, how it's built on motherly love and brain chemistry, how do you honor it? Let's decode the messages. If they tap you at dawn with a purr, they are saying, "Good morning, I love you, and let's eat." The best response is to acknowledge them. A soft word or a pet before you get up tells them their voice is heard. If they are kneading your face on the sofa, they are in a state of bliss. They are saying, "I am perfectly safe with you." This is the highest praise. Stay still. Let them enjoy the moment. You can pet their ears softly, but don't break the spell. If they use a little bit of claw and look you in the eye, they have a problem. Maybe the water is low or the litter is dirty. Some cats even alert owners to health spikes or seizures this way. Be an investigator. Check their environment. If they touch you while you sleep, it's a security check. They are making sure their favorite human is still breathing and safe. Just give a sleepy pet and go back to bed. To grow the bond, use this slow blink. Science proves that closing your eyes slowly and reopening them is the feline "I love you." When they touch your face, slow blink back. You are saying, "I trust you too." Also, pet them where their scent glands are: cheeks, chin, and ears. This mimics the mother's grooming and seals the social bond. But always respect their space. If they touch and then walk away, let them. Respecting their no builds more trust than forcing a yes. Consistency is key. If they have a morning ritual, stick to it. That safety and routine make them feel secure. And never react with anger. If you yell at a cat for waking you up, you are breaking that maternal trust. You are teaching them that reaching out is dangerous. If you need to stop early wake-ups, use toys or feeding timers, not punishment. Don't ignore them. If you never react to their touch, they will eventually stop trying, and that connection will fade. Instead, create intentional time. Spend 15 minutes a day just being there for them. No phone, no TV. Let them come to you. For cats who aren't as touchy, you can invite them. When they are happy, lean in slightly. If they reach out, hold still and let it happen. Watch for changes, though. If a non-touchy cat suddenly starts pawing at you constantly, they might be sick or stressed. A trip to the vet is a good idea. There is a concept called the secure base effect. When an animal feels safe with you, they are more confident in the world. When you answer their touch with love, you become their anchor. Your cat touching your face is a miracle of nature. It is your cat saying you are their family and their home. Every time you are gentle, you are saying it back. So next time it happens, feel the weight of that paw. See the trust in it. And answer in a way that says, "I hear you, and I choose you too." Here at Meowrange, we believe every touch tells a story of love that crosses species lines. If this helped you, please like and subscribe. Tell us about your cat's first face touch in the comments. I read every one. Thank you for exploring this mystery with us. Until next time, treasure those moments. They are choosing you every day. Make sure they know you are choosing them right back.